Okay, let's review this RepSelect profile. This is going to be an awesome profile to send to business owners when you're applying for jobs. Starting out, profile picture looks good. You know, anything as close to like a proper headshot that maybe has an offset color in the background, really making your face pop, big smile, like that's always going to look even better. But this one is also not bad. But you know, if you're able to get like a headshot, you're looking straight ahead, looking into the camera, smile, maybe put like red, green, blue, put like an offset background to really make your face and your outline pop out. That's always going to be something that just stands out really, really well. Got the headline here. It says hungry 19-year-old kid looking to be a part of a team full motivated workers. Not bad headline. Only part I would change is I would take out like 19-year-old kid and I would put like hungry sales pro, hungry sales professional looking to be a part of a team full of motivated workers. I would put something like that. Just a small change. That's just my opinion. Scrolling down here, we got the revenue generated, average deal size, sales experience. And this is something new that you wouldn't have seen because I literally just added this feature today, which is top niches that you've worked in. I'll show you guys in a second how to add that. Definitely get a 1 minute video in here. Get a video profile, get a 1 minute video. This is just like a random video of like a forest, right? So definitely make sure if you're going to be sending this to business owners, get a 1 minute video of you selling yourself, of you talking, showing your setup, showing your background, all that stuff. Get that on here. Business owners are going to want to see that right away. And that's probably one of the biggest selling points of this profile. So make sure to get a nice 1 minute video on there. Profile summary, you've got some really, really good stuff in here. I read through it earlier. Some good metrics, like currently at a 77% close rate with 18K in revenue generated for the offer that you're closing on. If those numbers are true, like those are some really solid numbers. So I would say to take the numbers and flesh out the details portion of employment, right? So when you're filling out employment, it lets you put the details, and you put a lot of juicy stuff in here, but in the details, you just put like closing leads for a startup, one-on-one e-commerce coaching / mentorship, which is great. But this is where you can like beef it up, like, hey, this is where you're going to put, and you can leave this here also. But the reason why I say put it here as well is because some business owners, they're not going to read, like they might read like the first 2 lines and then give up and then keep scrolling, right? So I want you to put it under here as well, just so it really, really pops when they're reading the employment history. Like, okay, digital blueprint, closer, and then I'm going to put the niche right beside here. That's what we're adding. But closer, niche, cool, 18K revenue generated, and then all they see is like top whatever on the team, 77% close rate, just all this information about you crushing it, you know, and kind of what you're doing for the business. That's what I want you to see you put in these like detail sections to really have these job opportunities pop out a little bit more. Um, Other than that, portfolio, let's get some stuff in there. If you've got like, you know, you can ask the whatever you're allowed to do. Obviously, you don't put the full call, but you can cut out some sections of maybe your discovery, cut out some recordings of you handling an objection. If you're not allowed to use like the actual calls on your offer, I would do some mocks, you know, with people in the community, or just friends, family, whoever. I would do some mock calls showing your ability to handle objections, showing your ability to do discovery in the niche that you're in, and then making sure you've got some stuff uploaded in the portfolio here, because business owners are really going to want to watch those recordings, and it's just going to help you stand out. I mean, it's something that'll either help you or hurt you depending on how good it is, of course. And then it looks like you got some skills and proficiencies filled out. That's also good. And then, you know, your education, obviously, if you have any other programs you went through, schooling you've done, I think you put there that you're not in college, which is fine. You know, obviously you can put employment outside of sales on here as well. You know, because it'll always help just to show that you have some work history. Obviously, if you only speak English, that's fine. And then your preferences are your preferences. Only thing I might do is if you are like, hey, when it comes to having the OTE here, if you're like, I will not accept an offer that is below 6 to 10K OTE, then you can leave it there. But if you're like, you know what, a 3 to 6K OTE, a 5 to 6K OTE, a 5K OT, a 4K OT, like I would still accept that offer. Then I would go ahead and hide the preferred OTE, because what you don't want is business owners to be scrolling through your profile and be like, oh, preferred OTE is 6 to 10K, ours is 5K OTE. Let's not even bother reaching out to this person because they're probably not going to accept the offer. So you might have people like think, oh, his OTE is too high for what we're offering anyway, so let's not even give him a shot, even though we like him, even though he's good. Let's not do that. So I would hide that unless you are like dead set on I refuse to accept anything below this. And that's fine too, but that's just one thing to consider. Other than that, pretty good profile. Those are some of the changes I would make. We're going to leave it there for this video. If anyone else wants me to take a look at their RepSelect profile, see where we can optimize it, then yeah, feel free to send it to me, post it in the community, and let's go through these. Let's make these profiles awesome so you guys can land some awesome roles. I just remembered I said I would show you guys about the top niches thing. Forgot to do that. So now what this is going to do is it's going to show the top 3 niches that you have in your employment section. So I just put some like random employment section information here just as an example. So if I hit edit, now there's this section here that says niche, and I'm going to add more niches. It's going to get more stuff as we go along. So whatever niches are your top 3, meaning the longest that you've worked in, or the most job opportunities in that, it's going to show your like top 3 niches at the top there. And the reason for that is business owners, when they click on your profile, they're going to want to know pretty quickly, like, yes, you have revenue generated. Yes, you have average deal size. Yes, you have sales experience, but do you have it in my niche? I wanted a way to show that ASAP for the business owners to know whether they want to work with you or not. So that's why I added that there. So make sure all of you that do have a profile already, you will have nothing there. So just go back to your employment sections, hit edit, and this will be blank. Go ahead and add the actual niche. And then the top niches will start showing up on your profile. This is the real ending now. See ya.